Hey everyone, welcome to the Movie Throne podcast. I'm your host, the one and only King Kansas, here to bring you another movie review your way. And yes, you could tell I am smiling because the movie I just watched, Nobody, is the reason why. And I'm telling you right now, I heard good things about this, but I would call it like a B-rated movie starring Bob Odenkirk. He is the lead actor in Better Call Saul. I haven't watched any of the shows, but holy crap, this movie is phenomenal, guys. An hour and 30 minutes of crazy shit, and especially the last 20 minutes of this movie, you cannot help but bring a smile to your face. You got elements of The Equalizer, John Wick, brought together and done so well, and it's something that you already seen, guys. It's not like groundbreaking, I guess, filmmaking or something, but the way they brought this together and the acting, the action, the actors, the surprise cameo. You have Connie Nielsen, who plays Wonder Woman's mom, is his wife in this one. This is a big surprise. You got Michael Ironside. He was I guess, where he worked, because he tried to live a normal life, just like the Equalizer. He wanted to get away from everything, live a normal life. There's a break-in in his house that he kind of told his son, who jumped one of the thieves, to let him go and let it be, because he didn't want to blow his cover, and just, try to turn a different leaf. A little resentment because he got a black eye out of his kid. And cops got involved. They're making fun of him. If this was my family and blah, blah, because his wife is a well-established real estate agent, and they've been having problems and shit like that. It was like Groundhog Day is how it repeated at the beginning of the film. That, kept on going to work, getting up, punching out, working at this place, kind of looked like he was bored out of his mind. And, like I said, he eventually buys it with a couple of gold brick bars that he stashed, because he's setting up the last fight to take out Russian mobsters, let's just say that. But, holy shit. And then, to find out who his father is at the retirement home, Christopher Lloyd, Mr. Back to the Future, Doc. Oh my God, as his father. And his father is just as much of a badass as he is. There's one of my favorite scenes is when he's on the bus. He's just trying to get home from wherever he is, being teased, wondering where the hell his life is going and shit. And of course, these bunch of thugs, one which belongs to a son or a brother to one of the Russian mobs in the local area there, decides to cause some trouble and shit on the bus, picking on this girl and, wreaking havoc. Let's just say that. And of course, he ends up telling him straight up, guys, he goes, I'm going to F you up, pretty much. And they're laughing at him. Yeah, okay. That fight scene alone on the bus, phenomenal. You guys are going to go ape shit. And not only that, the final scenes of this film, guys, when they're chasing him, he goes to make a deal with him because he burns their stash money. Kind of reminded me of the Joker in The Dark Knight, that he goes, yeah, I don't want the money. I'm just going to burn it, right? He goes to this guy's club while he's doing some karaoke bull crap that he likes to do and, do his thing. He goes, you have the gall to sit in my club and kind of eat, right? And I'm like, okay, this guy has balls. He has a string attached to a bomb that's going to set him off. And he says, listen, I burned all your shit. Maybe now is the time that we should just call it quits. And, whatever happened in the past, just start over and shit. So, no, he gets in this muscle car that he stole from his neighbor because he burned his own house to cover evidence. Because they attacked him in his house, guys. I know I'm leaving a lot of shit because there's so much to absorb during this thing. Like, I'm just literally immediately doing a review. Anyways, so he goes, he's waiting for him to come out of the club to start chasing him. And that's what happens. Chase scene, cars explosion, shit blowing up. Majorly. He ends up at the warehouse where his father shows up and his buddy, which was crazy enough. Like, taking shit out like John Wick, basically. Setting up booby traps and shit like Rambo even. And, oh my God. Some of the shit that I've seen, like, his buddy taking a shot with his rifle and going right through 3 people's heads and taking them down. I never think or thought I even saw that ever in any kind of action film. Or maybe I did, I just don't remember because, I've seen so many. But boom, the way they shot it, excellent. And then there was also a scene at the end with the mobster. Like, he gets a bulletproof glass. He ties that bomb that he had earlier, puts it on the other side, walks towards him, and he's being shot at, and boom, sets it off, kills the guy, and that's all she wrote. You know, I think they only had a couple of injuries and shit. He ends up buying a house. I think it might have been in Italy with his wife, and someone calls him on the phone. It looks like there's going to be a sequel. And his wife goes, "Is there a basement?" Because that's where they hid last time and they were safe, right? And they kind of smirked. And then there's a post-credit scene, which was phenomenal. Christopher Lloyd and his buddy. Why can't we just fly this stuff? Like, take a flight. Meanwhile, they're driving a van fully loaded with all his guns and shit in the back, and they have a good laugh. But, my God, I so enjoyed this film, guys. But I highly recommend, if you haven't seen Nobody, watch it. Like, you're going to not help but feel amazing coming out of it. If there's a damn sequel, the king is going to be there lined up to go watch it. I just hope they put it in the theater, because you might have had a theatrical release, but it was one of those things I'm like, oh, here's another movie, and with all these Bruce Willis films we got before, with the remake of this, Death Wish and all that shit, I'm like, it's going to be one of those, who cares kind of thing. Done well. Actors all brought it. You bought everybody in the lead role, and even the main actor himself. Like, holy shit, he did such a good job. Bob Odenkirk. I hope they do a sequel. It warrants it, in my opinion. I thoroughly enjoyed it. So go check it out for yourselves, guys. So there you go. That is my movie review on Nobody, starring Bob Odenkirk in the lead role. I hope you guys liked it. Like, share, and subscribe. Check out my other reviews, TV series reviews. Go check out the Matrix review I did. That's something else, I'll tell you right now. I had to do something to kind of get back on the backtrack, because I go, I'll check out some crappy movies and see what I really thought of them. But this one, definitely check it out. I think it's on Crave TV in Canada. So check it out for yourself. Definitely watch it. I highly recommend you checking that out. So there you go, guys. I'm out of here. Stay off the king's throne, and I'll see you guys soon with another review coming your way right here on YouTube land. Take it easy. Be the hell good, and don't you be a nobody. Check it out.